Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. I'm back again with another Tower of God full spoilers. This time I'm with the season 2, and I'm actually going to do the whole climb up from this section of the tower. Here are all the things sorry. Not the section, episode 141, season 2. Making a mistake on my own introduction. I can't believe it. Nonetheless, I'm going to actually be trying to explain everything that's happening in this particular section of the tower. From 141 upwards to wherever we stop today, we're going to get a look at the full power of the Thorn. I did give some spoilers of the Thorn in my previous episode, and I thought that I would get all the way to the point where Baum starts going ballistic when he sees Rachel. But I forgot there's the whole Kun story, and Kun's team had to arrive. They arrived at the end of the last episode. So yeah, here we go with them showing up. So Team Sweet and Sour. Here's the thing that you should note. Miseng is ridiculously powerful. So yeah, here we go. They're getting into the fight. So the first thing that's going to happen is Arc Raptor is going to attack to help the scout, which is Miseng. Miseng is going to analyze the door, and she'll find where the weakness to the Guardian is. At that point, they have a light bearer with them. He is going to help their fisherman spear bearer, Arc Raptor, whatever he really is. I'm not sure where he plays in. And then they are going to lead their attack directly onto the door and break the Guardian. I made it simple instead of explaining it in pieces. Let's blow it up. I like how Rad gets in so cocky. Alright, so we're moving on to the next point. Now, there is something else that you should note, right? Kun may have been late intentionally. He may have been late because he intended to counteract all the information that Emily gave. The reason is he is countering all the info that Emily gives. If there's a counter and a follower, that means that Emily's information cannot generate the artificial parts correctly. It's going to start having problems and glitches because everybody who should be taking the bait didn't take the bait, so all of a sudden she has to try and figure out how it's working. And if I'm right, Kun is doing it by a random system so that it can't be predicted. That's how come Emily doesn't work against him properly. That guy is a slayer normally. And here we go. Picking on friends together. Okay, so I haven't yet said anything, but here we go. Here's Bomb's power being amplified by using the irregular qualities of Daniel's attack. And here we're gonna. What is that? And we see that call him a monster again. Mr. Prince, Mr. Arc Raptor. And here's everybody getting ready to jump on. I'm waiting for this. This is the part I really wanted to see. Come on, Bomb, get up there. I want to watch them all scramble. Honestly, the only reason why none of that makes any difference is I've already spoiled it all, and there isn't much to discuss besides this whole section. And here's Kun, Wagdan, and Yua. These two could wipe out most of their team. They most probably couldn't wipe out Mad Dog, or these two could take on Mad Dog. With Wagner there, they could take out Casino if they fought him 3-on-1. Rachel can't take on any of them, so she's absolutely useless. Yuraha might be able to put up with Kun, but Kun will still beat her. Yeah, we see he's doing something random to counteract the way Emily is being used. So here we go. The two of them are going after Casino, so that fight's already started. And these two are about to attack Bomb. And there we see that it's actually hard Casino. So yeah, Kun is going after Rachel. Shocked to see that one so blatant. Okay, so we see that they're taking on Casino. Now, here's the thing, right? In order to have subdued the devil to start with, they needed a weapon to do it. And this is the weapon that was originally used, the special type of Shinsu antimatter. That's how they managed to subdue the devil. What they don't realize is that all they had to do was now weaponize it to take down the weapon that was using the devil. Whoop, bang, double assault. So yeah, we see how things are going. I don't really have much to say. Her being able to use a compression skill is really, really unlikely. But it isn't like it's a super skill. It's just one advanced technique. And she's pathetic with it anyway. And here's it. Bomb is about to hit the top. Swoop. Huff, huff, huff. And here's it. Here comes it. Rachel. Oh, I love that whole section. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna continue. Oh, this is the episode that I wanted to reach. Fantastic. This is the best one. I guess he can't hear me. I like how Bomb is going to move now. No longer holding back. Full power. All systems go. What should I say? Long time no see? Or just plain, how have you been? Should I tell her that I missed her? Or ask why she's scheming such things? And ask what she's after? or before any of that, why on earth did you push me off in that place? I love that one. Why did you follow me again, Bam? And why are you still alive? Hoo hoo hoo. Yes, sis. Now that is getting somebody really worked up. I love how this one is going. Turned into mayhem. He knows it, right? Once the door opens, we move on to the express using the navigator. I love that one, right? So here's the whole thing. Bam is in control of the Thorn, and the Thorn is basically funneling power directly into him. Bam's mentally limiting how crazy the power goes. And the moment Bam loses that sense of playing nice, and he hears, "I meant to kill you. Why are you still alive?" It's like, you tried to kill me and I survived, and your first words are, "Why am I not dead? How dare you?" Basically, that's it, rage filled. And then the next thing is ignition. And then the next thing that's going to follow is absolute mayhem. Daniel had it right. He figured it out. That power is going to go crazy. But what he didn't realize was the power was way beyond what he could imagine. The Mad Dog goes after Bam in this whole situation, and he just gets one shot basically. Actually, he takes the first shot, and then Bam really can't stand to play around anymore, and he just hits him full force, knocking him down. Daniel tries to block it. He gets both of his legs crushed with a hit to the top. That tells you that it's so heavy that all of his bracing wasn't enough to save his legs. His legs broke, crumbled in under him. The next thing which followed that is another assault from the next point onwards, and it just layers on in 2 or 3 breaks of assault to really finish him off. So yeah, that's one of the things that you're going to see when it comes to the next section, and I don't want to really spoil that right now, although this is full spoilers. But you should understand that the level of power and the change is he was an equal fight to Daniel. Then he started using Thorn power. Then he was a threat to Daniel and Angel put together. Then he was capable of wiping out everybody on the field. All he has to do is let go of control, let his emotions take over, and he is ridiculous. Technically speaking, if White had fought him on that platform section where they were fighting, and Bam had lost control of himself there, White would have been dead right at the beginning, right on that little staircase. Pedro wouldn't have had an excuse to hold the Dala game, and they wouldn't know what in the world to do after this here. Bam would have caught Rachel. He would have gotten everything in order and tried to find out what in the world she was up to. And without their big bulldog to help them, they were in big trouble. Yuraha is no match for Bam. The only reason she could match Bam was it was in a game and he wanted information from her. That's the only reason why she managed to survive. And Bam is really quite powerful. He only used 1 bang each time against her, which technically speaking, he could have used 2 bangs, one to blast the... Oh no, they couldn't use external Shinsu attacks, I get there. He could have used a double Shinsu boost or triple or quadruple with his reverse flow. And Maker tried to counter it with the bag, which is going to use up a lot of her Shinsu, so she can't boost, and then just through simple, easy attack. Remember, everybody uses Bang. Bam uses his Bang in 5, she can only use it in 1 or 2. And that's how it goes. Light bearers use it inside each of their lighthouses, and that's how they control the flow of it. But they don't have to have it condensed and controlled the same way that a wave controller does. So yeah, those are all the things that you have to know about the power. So Bam was literally the most deadly person ever at this point. technically speaking, he could have even brought back Huriang if he decided to attack Casino. Casino could have done full ignition if he wanted to. Balm would have one-shot him back down to the ground with the Thorn almost at ignition. And if he called ignition for the Thorn, wait, doesn't he ignite it? Yes, he does. Sorry, I believe he does ignite the Thorn, and it pierces into his body. Just by igniting it, the amount of power that was there, just as he has that stardust. If he uses that on somebody, they literally turn into dust. That's how bad it is for them, especially regulars. That there's a wipeout rank level attack. Hope that you all did enjoy this one. Catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.